has come that I got my hands on some Googan Squad baits. Now, before I get this video too far into it, all right, everyone needs to stop talking crap about the Googan Squad. They need to stop being jealous, all right? They've done amazing things for the YouTube community, especially the bass fishing YouTube community. They went, I mean, I was watching those guys back years ago, 10 years ago, and to see them evolve into what they are today is amazing. You know, they got the Googan house. Almost all of them have 1 million subscribers on YouTube. Now they have their own baits, which who knows what's to come of that. I'm sure great things are gonna come. Right now it's just soft plastics. Who knows where it's gonna go? And they've drawn a lot of people who, in my opinion, are jealous, all right? Quit hating on them. If you wanna be like them, just put in the work and do it. Now, let's get into these baits, all right? So, I got mostly all of the baits here. I didn't get to the shorter little worm deal, little finesse worm, just because I got the bigger one and I wasn't getting the shorter one. All right, so I got these at Field and Stream. You can get them on Tackle Warehouse. I'm sure you can get them some other places, but I got them for $7 a piece. So the first thing we're going to talk about here is the Slim Shake worm. All right, what this is a 6.5-inch worm, and it's basically just a finesse worm, shaky head. You can put on a drop shot. You can probably wacky rig it. You can probably do a lot of things with it, but first impression, the logo or the packaging is awesome. Quit saying they copied other baits, all right? Every company takes other baits and just makes them in their own deal, all right? So stop with the, oh, they copied it. Stop. Good packaging, it's good stuff, I like it. And then I love the clamshell to protect the baits, all right? A lot of times you get baits, especially things like flukes, you get them and they've been sitting in the packaging for so long that they become disformed. I'll post a link in the description below. Fluke Master talks about how you can get them back straight, the baits, but the clamshell fixes everything. It keeps it nice and organized and always in its true form. So this specific color that I got, first and foremost, the smell test. It smells fishy, it really does. It tastes fishy. There's definitely, they're slimy, all right? That's the scent on there. They have a ribbed back. And it's, you know, like I said, it's your finesse worm, shaky head, stuff like that. This is what it is. Next up is the Kraken Craw. All right, this is gonna be your typical crawfish style trailer bait. You can Texas rig it. You can do a lot with it, but oh, there it is. All right, so I picked these up in a summer craw color. Once again, the clamshell design, it's an awesome design. I mean, they stink. They smell good. If I was a fish, I'd eat it. All right, but here it is, right here. All right, it's just a light green, black flake. It has the ribbed appendages here. So it's gonna give it good action through the water. So, very similar to the Rage Craw or Power Team Lures New Craw. They have, a lot of companies are going with these ribbed appendages here to give that good action. You can put this, you can put this on the back of a chatterbait. You could put this on the back of a swim jig. A lot of different things you can put it on. Typically, you're gonna put it on a swim jig, a chatterbait, something moving, something that you want to bring that commotion through the water and get those bass to attack. So that was the Kraken Craw in summer craw color. Moving on. And this one, I've never seen anything like this. This is the Trench Hog in black and blue flake, 6 inches. This is a good looking bait. It really is. So here it is, right there. So this is similar to a brush hog that most people are familiar with, but I've never seen a brush hog intimidation bait that looks like this. All right, once again, it has the ribbed the little flanged tails, and it also has it on the appendages coming off the side. Now, what I really like about this is how long the actual body is. This is gonna get into cover very, very nicely. Slip in and out. Where I'm at, I have a lot of cypress trees and the fish like to get into those. This is gonna get in and out of that cover, that heavy cover. You flip this in there, prime time. All right, that was the trench hog. Next up, now I'm a big flipper, so I'm pretty excited about this bait as well, and that is the Bandito bug. I also picked this up in black and blue flake. It is a 4-inch flipping bait, cross style, real beefy, and here it is. Once again, it seems like all their baits have that flanged appendage, which is gonna give it great action in the water. Very similar to the trench hog, just a shorter body. So this is gonna give you a more compact profile. You can flip it. You can put it on the back of a jig and give it a lot of bulk, but still have that action in the tail. So that's the trench hog. And last up is the 10-inch Mondo worm. All right, I got this in green pumpkin. And it looks like it's your typical green pumpkin black flake. So this is gonna be your big curly tail worm, summertime, you know, throwing it out there to standing cover. Texas rig, this is where it's gonna be. I'm telling you, these things are juicy. All you do is rip that tail off there, and once again, it has the flange on there. That'll give a good action in the water. Now, I can honestly say I've never seen a large ribbon tail worm that has a flange on there like that. Now, the Strike Team Lures Rage worm that they have, I believe theirs does have a flange, but this is, yeah, I mean, from what I see, it's your standard 10-inch worm. I don't know how it looks in the water. I'm not sure. Like I said, I'll put all that to test on the water. So that is my first look, honest review on the Googan baits. First opinion, I think they're good. I think they're a very well-designed bait. They took the time, added specific features to each bait that they wanted, and I think they did the best that they could. Like I said, who knows? I'd love to see a swim bait come from them. That would be great. Maybe a topwater frog. I'm sure if you follow them on YouTube, you will be able to get more information about them. I'll post all their channels in the description below, so you can go on there. You can see each one of them, including the Googan Squad's channel. Try to get some more insight on their baits or maybe what they have to come in 2019. So stay tuned for a future video at me actually fishing these. All right, I just bought these today. It's a first look at them. So I hope they perform on the water just as good as they did in the unpackaging. All right, so as always, guys, take that 1 second out of your day to subscribe to my channel. Hit the thumbs up or thumbs down, whichever you prefer. Leave a comment as to videos you'd like to see in the future. I would love help. I can only think of so many things in my head. So any help that I get from y'all is much appreciated. All right. So if you're not fishing, get out there, grab a rod, grab a reel, and catch some fish. Thanks for watching this video. Stay tuned.